Hey, Penny Lee.
Hi.
Hey, thanks for joining me tonight.
Thank you for inviting me.
So, you have such a powerful story. I thought it would be so incredible now that we have been partnered for a couple months now,
Yep.
and to share with your friends and family. I'd love for my people on my Facebook to hear your story because it's really good. But first of all, let's talk about what year was it that we met?
Oh my God, you want me to go back and remember that? Okay, so I'm going to guess it was probably in at least 2006, maybe.
I feel like I earned my very first trip in 2002.
Okay, maybe it's
No,
that.
no, 2001, maybe 2001. So I think we have known each other for 25 years. Needless to say, we look a little different than when we first met.
But I think I'm looking better.
Well, I know you're feeling better, and you certainly look gorgeous tonight. Drop some comments down below of how amazing Lee looks tonight. Holy
Thank
cow.
you.
Look at you. Look at you. So we were reconnected by our mutual friend, Debbie Richardson, who I love and adore to pieces and has become one of my best friends in the world. And I'm so grateful that she chatted with you because, for those of you that don't know, there's this new lifestyle brand, cutting edge wellness, travel at a discount that we are helping to build here in Canada and well worldwide now, which is really exciting. And you came on board with us a couple months ago,
Yep.
which you have been so incredible to work with.
Thank
You
you.
you are coachable, you are positive, your energy is insane. I mean, anybody would be so incredibly lucky to work with you. And I know you're just starting to look at sharing this with others so that they can feel as good as you. They can earn the income that you're starting to earn here. Um, yeah. So let's go back to how did you get introduced to this new brand?
So the funny thing is that Debbie very simply sent me just a one liner. Hey, Penny Lee, would you be interested in coming to a mocktail mixology party on Zoom? And I was like, what? Okay, I'm curious. I'll check it out. So what you need to know is a little bit of my backstory is I had a diagnosis of a very rare autoimmune condition. And in order for me to help my body, I was told to stop drinking alcohol. So,
Yeah.
so mocktail, that was on my radar. And that is really what caught my attention. I'm like, sure, I'd like to know how to make mocktails, so I can still have fun, even though I don't have alcohol involved. And that was the beginning. And so I went, it was on I think she invited me the day before. It was on a Sunday afternoon.
I'm so grateful that she did because it's been so fun. And funny enough, we're having another one next week.
Yes, on the
Yeah,
19th.
so anybody wants to get some mocktails, have a little fun with us, there'll be some giveaways. You might want to come see what Penny Lee's seen in just the community we have here, the fun we have here. The mocktail recipes, I mean, they're next level. Really, they're really quite delicious. So,
And they're very unique.
yeah, exactly.
Blow my mind.
Yeah, so good. Okay, so you started on some products to support your body
Yeah.
because what was going on? What were you looking for support with?
Yeah, so my biggest thing was I had been suffering in pain for 2 years, and I had these open wounds that had started to heal over because of all this medication that I was on to suppress my immune system. And I was just tired. I was tired of being on all this medication, feeling tired all the time. When you're in pain, your body is exhausted, and so the wounds had healed over in March, so it was freshly healed, but the tissue is very, very thin. So I was like, I want to find a way to accelerate the healing and at the same time get rid of my pain medication because like in all my years, I never took any medication. And then in 2 years, I think I racked it up for the whole lifetime, And yeah, so I just really wanted to get out of pain and help my body heal. So that was what I was looking for.
So you started on a couple different products.
Yep.
And what did you start to see?
So I started, first of all, I started with our signature product, the Nitro, which, you know, blew my mind. Within days, I noticed more energy. I noticed that my tissues were not as stiff, if you know what I mean. Like when I would wake up in the morning, I'd stretch my feet and it felt like they were pulling, you know, like it would hurt. Anyways, so I found that it helped with that. It helped with my joints. And then with the beauty that I was taking, that was suggested by you based on what I told you what I was looking for, I definitely found that so it blows my mind because, you know, I look at the tissue, my scar tissue, and it's white. It's a white patch. And then inside there's little red polka dots now, which I personally believe is new skin grows. So I was super excited about that, but I don't have pain anymore. So that was the big thing, getting rid of the pain, having more energy. And, you know, 3 weeks in to taking the product, my colleague said, "Hey, have you weighed yourself lately?" And I'm like, "No, I don't do that. I weigh myself once a year at the beginning of the year. That's it." And she said, "Well, I think you should jump on the scale because I think you've lost weight." And so I did. And holy crow, I didn't realize how much weight I had actually lost. And so I was down 12 pounds right out of the gate within my first month. I was shocked. I was shocked.
Yeah. And you weren't taking anything for weight loss. You were just taking things that support your body to heal and feel better.
Yeah.
But your body started to respond and started to behave like it should behave. And so you started to lose weight. And then that was what, within how long?
Well, 3 weeks. So in the month of May.
Yeah, in the month of May.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're in August. And
Yes.
where are you at?
I went to the doctor last week and I'm down now 27 pounds in total in the 3 months.
Wow.
I know. I was so shocked. And when he took my blood pressure, you know, he said it's absolutely perfect. It was 124/70, but don't stop taking my medication. Little did he know I stopped taking it a month earlier.
Okay. Well, and we don't recommend anybody get off medications or anything.
No, but
But
it was grateful. I was grateful that I didn't have to take that anymore.
yeah, what a powerful, powerful story. So now you're taking the beauty stack, you're taking the Nitro. Did you add anything else in? I can't remember.
Well, yeah. So I've now started taking the greens, which I think is helping a lot with gut health. Yeah, exactly. I love the greens. They taste awesome. And then I recently started taking the Revive, which, yeah. And, you know, that's really good after I teach my dance class, of course. But I have found, like, you know, I tell you these weird things that are happening in my body. Just I'm very attentive because of the practice, my NIA practice. Anyways, and I have not been getting up to go to the bathroom as often overnight since I started taking this product. So I'm assuming that it's because my cells are holding the water and I'm not just passing it through, I'm guessing. But anyways, very grateful for that. More energy. I'm not tired at the end of the day anymore.
Yeah, that's lovely. So have you tried it in your greens? Because that's what I just finished drinking here.
I did. I have tried it. I've tried it a few different ways, mixing the Island Punch with the Citrus Crush. I put those two together. I've done, you know, in with the greens. I try it. Of course, that's what our mixology party is all about.
Yes, exactly.
Trying different things, right?
Out popsicles. But I love that you're taking that hydration because, you know, most of the world is walking around dehydrated.
Yeah.
Dehydrated. And even if you're drinking enough water, you still could be dehydrated because your body might not be using the water or taking the water in. That's what we've learned from that product that, you know, there's some electrolyte products on the market, but they're just your base potassium, magnesium, and sodium. And what we've done with ours is like we've really taken it next level. Like we've got your trace minerals in there that you're not getting from your food. We've got osmolytes in there that are pulling the hydration into the cells. We've got Shilajit in there, which is like a ancient Himalayan ingredient that does so much for your body. I mean, we just taken that next level. So you add that to the greens. Like I take this, it's almost like a meal. Like,
yeah, exactly.
The amount of nutrients that you are getting from that. Like my husband loves it. And I think you even put your husband on a product.
I have. Yep. He's
So
definitely he's taking the greens. He likes the greens. But I put him on the coffee on the morning.
Yeah.
Because he was taking functional mushrooms anyways. And so with the 3 mushrooms that he was buying in a gel cap, I said to him, you know, you'll get better absorption because it's liquid, it's in a coffee. And so he's very, very picky when it comes to coffee. He drinks Maxwell House from the jar into the cup. Very simple guy. And he said, okay, fine, I'll try another one of your healthy coffees. So when he tried it, he was quite impressed. He loves it. He takes it every morning. That's the first coffee he has. And then he moves on to his coffee. But he also has found, and he's a physical laborer, so he's on his feet all day long. And he said at the end of the day, he's not tired when he gets home. So imagine he takes it like at 5 o'clock in the morning. And when he gets home at 5 o'clock at night, he still has sustained energy from his morning.
Yeah, that's incredible. And that's what all of, you know, the things that we're taking and feeling our best ever do is we don't want you taking things all day long. Like you feel like you have to grab a coffee mid-afternoon or some sort of energy drink that's full of calories and additives and sugar and all that junk that's just going to make you feel worse. So, well, what an incredible story. And I am very excited for you because I know that we're working very closely together for you to earn a retreat in Scottsdale. We're going to see each other again in Scottsdale. And, you know, if there's anybody watching that thinking like, I wonder what this is about, you might want to look. I mean, maybe it's for you, maybe it's not. But I mean, Penny Lee, can you imagine if Debbie didn't send that text to a mocktail party?
Yeah, it was so simple, you know. And I think one of the big things for me is that I have been searching since I was no longer with the company we were originally with. And I've tried many different things and had some success, but not the level that I had previously. And wow, I just find that the community here is so helpful, so positive, and everybody is out to help you. Like nobody is in competition. We're just really sincerely out to share. You know what? One of my clients messaged me the other day and told me that, you know, she hasn't slept so well in years. And I was just cried because I just filled my heart to know that I helped her to be able to get some sleep so that her body can recover and heal. And it's just really cool to see the feedback from people, you know, what they're getting.
I think it's such a beautiful fit for you because you've got such a huge heart. You want to help people in a holistic, healthy, caring way. And, you know, that's exactly what we do here. So thanks for joining me. I guess I'll see you on our next little event that we have going on tonight. Yes. And let's do this again soon. Let's update everybody, you know, maybe in another month's time to see where we're at. And, you know, we'll be headed to Scottsdale about that time. Maybe we do one there. That would be fine.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, and it's not too late for people to join us in Scottsdale because we are about to have a blast. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see you and give you a big hug.
Awesome, thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.